The enemy of my enemy is my friend. But in this case, your enemy's friends are your enemies. So why is your significant other becoming your enemy? Why? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mutale. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to another banging video. Just as you can see from the title of this video is red flags in relationships. So for my brother and sister who just can't read in between the lines, or for my brothers and sisters who are a little colorblind and can't tell red from green, this is a video for you. So if you like the idea of the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn the notification bell so that you can get notified each time I post a video, and let's get right into this video. Number one on my list is referring to the past. So if you're in a relationship that your significant other, every time they do something wrong, they always have to remind you of the wrong that you did and how they forgave you and how they handled the whole situation. Trust me, this type of relationship doesn't last and it's really toxic, because how is it that when you make a mistake, we have to talk about my mistakes and what I did in the past and how we handled it? Like, let's stick to the present, you know? Like, don't focus on what I did then. Let's look at what you've done now and how we can deal with that and how we can handle all of that. Most people find this to be normal, but trust me, this is a red flag. And if you're in such a relationship, my dear, because there's no way you can be in such a relationship and you're okay with it. Because, bruh, like, why are you in such a toxic relationship? That's the number one red flag. And if you don't see it, you should visit the hospital. You might be a little colorblind or something, because that's a big red flag for me. Number two is when your partner keeps on comparing you to their ex. So I think this is something that most of us do, and we don't even realize it that we're doing it. You know, like, you'll be in a relationship and always remind your girlfriend, your boyfriend that, no, when I was dating whosoever, they would have done this for me, they would have done that, they would have done this differently. But you're forgetting that the same person you're talking about, it finished and you're no longer friends. You don't even follow each other on the gram. You don't even talk. But you want to be saying, when I was. If you're not okay with my relationship style, you can go back and date Michael, because it looks like you missed the relationship you had that failed, and now you are putting our relationship to failure because you keep on having this perspective I should be, or rather this human being you want me to be, because that's how Michael was treating you. But like, you're now in a new dawn government. Don't you understand that we are not dealing with the past anymore? We're sticking to the present and the future. So why am I being compared to the past? In many other cases, the moment you start comparing your girlfriend or boyfriend to your ex, you'll just be shocked how your ex will even come back into the picture. That's usually what happens. Your ex will start randomly coming back to the picture because you want to make this new person you're dating to look like your ex, to talk like your ex, to do things according to your ex, not knowing that everybody is different, but like, everybody is their own individual, and how they handle things and how they treat you is so different. So I don't know why you're busy crying over Michael when we can bury Michael and start a new thing. So if you're in a relationship where your girlfriend, your boyfriend keeps on comparing you to their exes, meaning they're not over their exes and your relationship is going nowhere, that's a major red flag. Grant an exit. Number three, sharing of social media accounts. I know many of you say no, it's transparency, we are sharing because we trust each other. Oh, you're gonna cry, because sharing is really toxic. Because you know what's going to happen? Even that little person you talked to 2 months before you guys started dating, or even a month before you guys started dating, they're going to bring them up in the picture and you're going to talk about it and you're going to defend yourself. So how are you going to do that? Because even in that case, even your female friends cannot text you on that platform, whether it's Instagram or Facebook. They can't text you there because apparently your girlfriend has it and she doesn't like you talking to people. So tell me, how are you going to handle that? Because already that's a major red flag. Why are you sharing accounts? Me, I'm thinking I'm talking to you. Kashi, I'm talking to your what? Your partner. No, like it doesn't even work like that, because I might be coming to you with very confidential information, but instead the person who's reading is somebody else, which is not supposed to be the case. So if your girlfriend, your boyfriend keeps on pressuring you to give them your account, so that in the name of no transparency and I can see who you're talking to, just exit, because that's a major red flag. Like, why are you having my account? That even shows you that they don't trust you at all. And what are you doing still sticking in a relationship where they don't trust you? No, we left that last year, not now. Number 4 is making you cut off your friends for them. May I believe, like, if you get into a relationship, right? Maybe a talking stage, or no, just a relationship in general. If you get into that and this same significant other of yours does not like your friends, may I believe, yes, they can keep a distance from your friends, but they can't make you cut off your friends, because your friends were there before you guys were even together. So what will happen when you guys break up and you've cut off all of the friends? You wanna be lonely? You want to stop going out because you don't have friends now. You cut off friends for this silly human being, and now they are gone and they're okay with their lives now. They've moved on. You are alone, and your friends will not take you back in. Trust me, your friends will not take you back in. So why are you cutting off your friends for this person who is not permanent? You know it's not permanent, and most of you are those people who keep on thinking, no, we're gonna date forever. So you're not nasty. You're not. So if you think this relationship is going to last forever, I think the person, even when getting into a relationship with you, this person accepted you the way you are, right? They're supposed to even accept the friends you're with. Yes, they can tell you to distance yourself from certain friends that they've seen are a little toxic for you, but they don't have the right to make you cut off an entire friend group of yours. Because why? If they know what's best for you, they will not make you cut off your friends, because your friends are what make you. No man is an island, and that's the truth. Just no man is an island. So if you are in a relationship where they keep on telling you to cut off your best friend so that you can be happy, claiming that your best friend is an op, you're gonna be lonely anytime from now. You'll be shocked how that person will leave you and you will not have friends anymore. Number 5 is always agreeing with you. I know normally if you're the person in the relationship and your girlfriend or boyfriend keeps on agreeing with you and always saying yes to everything you do, normally you start to think it's normal. But as time goes by, best believe this is not normal at all. Because why are you agreeing with everything I say? Last time I checked, everybody has their own perspective on stuff, and you can't tell me whatever I say yes to, so you are saying yes. When I say no, you're saying no. It doesn't really make sense. And best believe these people who do this are only trying to make you love them even more, and they're not portraying the real authentic selves to you, because they have this fake mentality of trying to please you so that you can love them more, which is eventually begins to become toxic, because they are not settled with what they want, because they are only going with what you want. And last time I checked, a relationship is a two-way thing. You look at the coin at both sides. So sometimes it can be heads and or tails, but it has never been heads or tails. You get what I mean, right? So if you're in a relationship where this person always agrees to your decisions, even when your decisions are not right, they just want to please you and just say, yes, you can do it, then you're in the wrong relationship, and that's the major red flag that you need to run away from, because you think that's how life is when it's not even the case. Number 6 is this red flag. Wait, before I even say, this red flag is something that is a little personal to me, and it should have been number 1, is keeping secrets. Man, I'm not even going to lie to you. Even like in friendship wise, I really hate it when my friends keep secrets from me, because the moment you keep a secret, right, you need to now start lying to back up the secret. Then you lie, and lie some more. And before we know it, you've just become a big liar in the name of just keeping that secret. And normally, a lot of people come to tell you, say, no, I kept the secret to I was thinking of how you would feel. I was trying to look out for you emotionally. You're coming to tell me 5 months later that you cheated on me. How is that helping me emotionally? Instead of you, when it happened, you would have told me. I would have dealt with it properly. But now I have to live with the guilt saying you lied to me for 5 months. You kept that secret, and now I'm supposed to smile about it. It doesn't work like that. And usually these people who keep secrets are these people who even cheat on you, because they know if they keep the secret, they're going to lie, and you'll never find out, because the secret is only them who know. You understand? So if you're in a relationship with this person who can't stop keeping secrets, and they keep on lying to you and saying, no, I was trying to just look out for you emotionally, you are in the wrong relationship. You're in the wrong relationship. You better grant an exit. Number 7 is talking down on you. Many of the times we're in these relationships where your girlfriend or your boyfriend always thinks they are right and they can say whatever they want, because you are just supposed to be there, and they always convince you to say you're always the villain, and then they're always right, and there's nothing that can change the storyline. If you're in such a relationship where this partner of yours always makes you feel less of yourself, they always make you seem as though you're the villain and you can't do anything better than them, and they're always right, you are always wrong, then you're in the wrong relationship. And usually it's these people who are in love, deep in love, who can't even see, saying this is a red flag and I'm supposed to leave this relationship. You want to think not to just hold on, and everything will eventually become better. Trust me, it never gets better. This person keeps on gaslighting you and thinking what they are doing for you is the right thing, but they are just looking down on you. They don't even support you in any way. They don't support you in any way. To them, you are just a liability in their life. They're just there, and they even convince you, saying that doing you a favor and staying in that relationship, doing you a favor, just leave. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just leave. Number 8 is jealousy. I know everybody has insecurities when they're in a relationship, right? And there are certain things that usually certain friends that they wouldn't want you to associate with, because they think this, that, or maybe something is going on between you and this girl you keep on hanging around with. And I believe, yes, insecurities are normal, but the moment you just go overboard it enters into jealousy, and you can't even allow me to go out because you think I'm going to meet Isabel, or I'm going to meet whatever. No, then that's why we just draw the line and we just stop. Because why am I now being held captive just because you've got some jealousy problem? And usually people who have those jealousy problems don't even accept that they do have them. They keep on thinking it's normal, what, but their insecurities get the best of them, and it just turns into jealousy, and it just becomes a really toxic relationship, because now they tend to become a control freak, and they think they can make you do certain things, and they can they start thinking as though they are your mother or your father, because now they are very insecure and their jealousy levels are just crazy. Number 9 is talking bad about their exes. Before I talk about this, let's just think. If you've been in a relationship, right? Usually it's always the ex who was the problem and not them. Many other times they'll tell you saying it's always the ex who was the problem and not them. But there are always two sides of the story, and you can't tell me saying all of everybody in the world have got this bad ex, and this ex that was always the villain. It was always the Joker in the DC superhero story. So it really doesn't make sense how every time your ex is a bad person, and you can say all of these bad things about them, and you can even disclose like personal stuff about them. Like, for me, it doesn't really sit right with me, because you can't tell me saying your ex did you dirty. You also did some dirty at some certain extent, because why are you talking bad about your ex? Like, it's not even, doesn't even make sense to me. And usually people do it in the name of to make their partner feel, feel good and feel better, because it's giving them reassurance that I'm never going back to my ex because my ex did this, that. But how is it that you have a lot of bad things to say about your ex, but you don't even have any good things to say about that person who used to call the love of your life? That person who used to claim you can't breathe without them. But all of a sudden it has turned sour, and now they are the villain in the whole story. It doesn't make sense. And usually people who mostly do this are the girls. They always have bad things to say about their exes and busy telling their boyfriends to my bad things. It really doesn't sit right with me, because how is it that the person who was once the love of your life is now a bad person today, and you've got a lot of bad things to say about them? Then how did you stay with them for 6 months, for 1 year, if they were a bad person? No. Let's stop that. Let's grow up. Stop being childish. Stop being childish. Last but not the least, when they become friends with your enemies. You know what they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. But in this case, your enemy's friends are your enemies. So why is your significant other becoming your enemy? Why? And if they only became friends after you guys started dating, right? It's a problem, and for that you can even cut them off, because how are you only friends after you and I started dating? But even in a case where they were friends before you guys started dating, that's okay, and I think you can control that. You can work with that and try to control it somewhere. But the moment when they become friends with your enemies, when you guys are already together and they know that this person is an op, but they become friends with them, that's really toxic. Because when somebody's an op, they always have bad things to say about you. They have nothing good to say about you. So you can't tell me saying when they are cheating, when they're just the two of them, this enemy doesn't have bad things to say about you. They always say bad things about you, and you can't tell me the conversation can be flowing with only one person talking and the other one is quiet. So meaning even your significant other has got a lot of bad things to say about you, and now they're telling your enemies, and you know what's going to happen? Your enemy is going to make it public, and you're just going to get embarrassed. So why are you being in a relationship where you're going to get embarrassed to everybody? No, like, it's not even, usually people like saying no, but just friends. Why are you friends with my enemy is the question. Why? There are a billion of people out there who you can be friends with, but you just chose to be friends with my enemy. Why? So if you're in such a relationship where your ops are friends with your partner, you're in the wrong relationship, and I think you just need to stop it, because you're going to get embarrassed, and it's not going to look good. It's really not going to look good. Anyway guys, I've come to the end of this video. If you like this video and watched it to the end, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn your notification bell so that you can get notified each time I post a video, and I'll see you in my next video.